later, just in case it, drops significant amounts of frames. Oh. Ah! Okay. Hi, Kirby. I'm actually gonna minimize this. There we go. Nice, quick little montage. Alright. Yeah, slight lag, but nothing bad.
Hello everyone, I'm the director of Super Smash Bros., Masahiro
Hi,
Sakurai
Sakurai.
of Soar Limited. Yes, I'm still alive.
Yes, I'm still alive.
I'm here at the Namco Bandai Studios in their Mirai Kenkyujo building, where we're developing Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS.
Oh, Namco Bandai.
This is where I come to work every day. And from here, I'd like to share some information
He's
about
totally
our new Smash Bros. Games.
Freaking.
Please keep in mind though, that the games are still under development, so anything in the game footage you're about to see could change.
Uh-huh. Release info.
First off, let me share some important information when we plan to release the games. The Nintendo 3DS version will be released this summer, with the Wii U version targeted for release this upcoming winter.
Oh.
Yes, the 3DS version is coming out first. These titles are packed with content, so we need time to do them justice. Thank you all for your patience.
You know what? At least they're not pushing them both back. I think many people are going to gloss over that.
This may be a bit too technical for some, but please, let me just get this out. The Nintendo 3DS version is going to essentially run at 60 frames per second, and it will all be in stereoscopic 3D.
Okay.
I imagine many of you understand that for a game the scale of Smash Bros., this is quite a feat. We made the engine very efficient.
60 frames per second you kind of need, yeah.
Some of the assist trophies and Pokemon will move at 30 frames per second, but the fighters will all move smoothly, so gameplay shouldn't be affected.
Oh, okay. Alright.
As we've said before, the 3DS version and the Wii U version
Lineup same.
will have the same roster, so all the characters on the website will appear on both systems. That said, the stages you play on will be very different between versions. Most of the stages we've introduced so far will be playable on one console or the other, so please be aware of that.
Okay.
As for stages that appear on both the 3DS and Wii U, such as the series staple Battlefield, the designs will differ depending on the system.
Yeah, okay. Graphics-wise, hardware-wise, I understand.
Additionally, in the 3DS version, each stage will have 2 songs tied to it. You may remember there were some stages like this in Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Almost every stage had multiple songs. What are you talking about, Sakurai?
For the Wii U version, you can go into My Music to find a treasure trove of songs from past Smash Bros. Games.
Wait, what?
We had this feature in Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Yeah.
And of course, there are going to be elements that link the 3DS and Wii U version.
I thought for a second he was
But
going
I'll
to say
tell you
you can
about
play your own
those
music.
at
I
a
was like,
later date.
whoa! I think any can push any game really at this point. Stages, yeah. He's going
Now let's take a
systematic.
look
I
at
like
some
this.
stages.
Yeah, good train. Gerudo Valley. Arena Phoenix, yeah. Or Ferox, well. It's almost as if I played the game and should know better. Mortimer Island. And, Prism Tower. Yeah. Prism Tower at night. Rainbow Road. Find Me. Oh my god, there's a Find Me stage. Balloon fight? Oh, that looks really fun. Jungle Japes. Looks a lot brighter. Okay, Galaxy Station. Aerosphere, right. Fountain City, yep. Boxing ring. I wonder if you can change those symbols. Might look Oh, Halbert's back. Good times.
I bet these stages look familiar.
Yes.
They've appeared in previous titles, and now we're bringing them back. Obviously, each system will have different past stages.
Oh,
this is a Mega Man stage called Wily Castle.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about the Yellow Devil found here. In the background, you can see all of Dr. Wily's castle from Mega Man 2. And then something comes flying out. It's the Yellow Devil. As its body assembles, it obstructs the fighters. The Yellow Devil attacks the fighters, but they can also counterattack. So basically, the only vulnerable spot is its eye. And then, if you manage to defeat the thing, there's a big explosion. This explosion will become an attack for the player who gets the last hit on the
Oh,
so try to snare
dude!
as many enemies as you can.
Oh, that's neat.
becomes a
Okay.
competition to
For a
see
minute I was
who
gonna be
can
like,
take down
that's
the Yellow Devil.
stupid, but whoever
go
deals
directly
the
for
killing
damage?
blow gets
Do you try
an
to steal the final
explosion as a
strike?
weapon.
Or
Alright.
do you perhaps target the fighters who have targeted the Yellow Devil?
Oh,
There are plenty of possible strategies.
okay. I don't see it being used in official tournaments, but that's actually really neat.
Boss characters make appearances in other stages, not just this one.
Oh, Ridley's a boss character. You can't play him still. You still can't play as Ridley. I don't know why so many people are so excited to play Ridley. I don't. Online play. Until you get
Now
trophies.
let's look at how online play will work.
Hopefully better than the last one.
The Wii U version will have online multiplayer as Brawl did. You'll have the option to play only with friends or with anyone online. But the 3DS version isn't going to be overshadowed. It's going to have online multiplayer as well.
Yeah.
Of course,
should
if
expect.
your connection isn't smooth, you won't be able to play comfortably. So I hope you'll find a way to connect at a fast access point to get ready for online. For optimal results on the Wii U version, I recommend using a wired connection. It's naturally more stable than wireless.
Yeah.
In Super Smash Bros. Brawl, when you played online anonymously, players could freely choose stages, and we tried to make it so they could customize their matches however they wanted. Unfortunately, it's fair to say this resulted in a number of problems. Of course, at the time there were limits to what we could do online, and now we can do a lot more. For our upcoming games, we're giving the player even more choices. When you're not playing with
Ranked
friends,
or casual?
you'll be able to enter one of two modes. Modes we're calling For Fun and For Glory. When you play in For Fun mode, your stage will be picked randomly from all stages except Final Destination, and all items will have a chance of appearing. The only data that will be recorded will be the number of your victories.
For glory.
In For Glory mode,
Final
the only stage
Destination,
available
no
will be
items.
Final Destination. There
Oh
are no
my
platforms
god!
or elevated areas on this stage. It's perfectly flat.
Okay.
There will also be no
Alright.
items.
They
The results
know
of your
who's
matches,
playing.
including your defeats, will all be recorded
I'm
while you're in
kind
For
of
Glory mode.
intrigued to see what else they do.
For Fun, For Glory. I hope you enjoy both modes.
Ah, she sees me.
Oh, and of course, when you play with your friends, you can set the rules to whatever you feel like. You can play stock battles or matches with no time limit on whatever stages you want.
Final Destination.
The type of
Fox
player who
only.
will frequent the 4 Glory lobby probably spent a lot of time on Final Destination in previous titles. But since there are tons of stages and musical pieces in the game, I'd like that player to get a chance to experience all that Super Smash Bros. Has to offer. So please, take a look at this.
Oh, you can
Almost all the
reskin
stages
Final
now have a
Destination!
Final Destination form. Now the 4
Oh,
Glory
that's
lobby has plenty
great!
of variety as well.
Oh!
Anonymous online matches are no more. Instead, names linked to players' Nintendo Network IDs will appear. There will be a code of conduct in place, just like in Miiverse, to keep things pleasant. Furthermore, we're currently talking about measures to cut down on players starting a match and then not playing, players who relentlessly target a single opponent, players who repeatedly self-destruct, players intentionally dropping out too much or dropping out for technical reasons, and
So
other
they've just been
abuses of the
saying
system.
everything.
These
that
measures may
fucking
include banning such players
Street
from online play for
Fighter-
a time, and the more they abuse their fellow players, the longer their bans will be.
They've been looking at all the fighting game
Please be aware,
issues, and they're just
there will
like,
be
you know
penalties for
what? Get go.
baselessly reporting
You.
players as well.
And stopping baseless reporting, too!
I hope we can all work toward creating an online environment
Oh,
where everyone
Sakurai,
can
you
enjoy
are a
themselves.
beautiful man.
There's one more area where players will be able to enjoy themselves online: scoring competitions. However, a simple ranking system that shows where you rank among hundreds of thousands of other players would be too broad and not much fun. So we're not going to do rankings or anything from online battles. What we can do is grab scores for clearing solo modes and things like that. That's why we've created and implemented something called Global Smash Power. This is an entirely new type of ranking system. The bigger this stat is, the stronger the player is. It indicates how your scores stack up against other players. So you'll be able to use your Global Smash Power to say, my score is better than 300,000 people worldwide.
Fuck you guy at the very end of the line.
You should
Ha!
also know that, though there won't be rankings in online multiplayer, there will be some sort of matchmaking going on based on skill levels.
Okay. Alright.
Now let's take a look at some items.
Another staple. Another staple. Yeah. Oh, the beetle. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Oh, and it runs out of fireballs each time. Okay. A back shield. Okay. Bomb. Shoes. Just restore health, I guess. Okay. Neat. Okay. Little Mac is the steel diver. Okay. Trophy quiz. Dun 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 dun. Who is it? Mario. It's Pikachu. Fee. Go away, Fee. Thank you. Oh, I always like assist trophies.
Assist trophies have returned to
Hi,
help the
Waluigi.
fighters out. These figure into All-Star mode, so I'd like to put in as many as possible.
Andros. Yeah, he was in the previous one. Devil, I believe, was the previous one. Yep, he was. Knuckle Joe. What's the previous one? Yep, you're a previous one. Oh, but these also Lynn! Lynn, you beautiful woman, you! Why can't I actually play you? The thing is, these also disqualify these people as being actually playable. So, a lot of this is bittersweet for some people. Go kid. Mother brain. Midna! Oh, Midna. I love you. Dark Samus? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I like that. The chain chomp. Oh, Isabelle! You sweetie. Oh, I like man. You good with that? Game 15. Oh shit. Pong. Okay. Pong is one.
A Pokeball. Who knows what'll come out? Opening one is such fun.
That was a great,
This time,
great
looks
look
like
to
we
the
got one of
camera.
these.
Who knows?
This is a Master Ball. Only hard to find Pokemon emerge from these.
Oh, so you can find both.
Let's try opening one up. Whoa, it's Arceus. With its heavy attacks, it can hit fighters in midair with a Meteor Smash and dunk them. Now let's see some more of the Pokemon
You
line.
substitute! Ah, that was smart. That was a really smart joke. I like it. Oh, Meloetta! Go goat! Go goat! Kyurem, alright. Is that regular? No, yeah, that's regular. Teeny. A burp. Keldeo? Yeah. Obviously the new ones are gonna be in there. Returning fighters.
And now let's get to what you've all been waiting for.
I want his collection of
Fighters.
figurines.
First of all, take
And
a
I want
look
the
at those.
substitute plush. Oh, those are awesome.
Samus's final smash still uses the Zero Laser, but it's a little different this time around.
She doesn't switch to Zero Suit.
Did you catch it? Previously, when Samus unleashed this weapon, her power suit fell to pieces, but not anymore. It's not just her. All characters who used to change forms mid-match will no longer change. Instead, you'll be able to concentrate on a single moveset for the whole fight.
Okay. So
What
Sheik or
happened to
Zelda?
Zero Suit Samus, you say? Well, unfortunately, she's not going to participate in this iteration of Smash Bros.
Aww.
Nah, I'm only kidding.
Yay!
In the previous title, Zero Suit Samus was designed with slightly less physical strength, so I thought we needed to find ways to toughen her up. That's why we've given her a pair of jet boots and the moves to work with them. What used to be a weakness now results in this. Kicks that combine both power and speed. Next up, Zelda. Her down special attack is now a new move called Phantom Slash. Of course, summoning a Phantom also works as a defensive move.
That's
Then again,
really cool.
You should be careful not to let your
Oh,
Phantom get
shit.
reflected back. Zelda's down
Villager,
special attack
you
has been
dick.
changed. So what happened to Sheik? Don't worry, Sheik is back. We've polished Sheik's moves and added two more special attacks, what we're calling Burst Grenade and Bouncing Fish. Burst grenades are little bombs that blow up once you pull the pin out. Bouncing Fish is an acrobatic kick technique using the heel of the foot. Now let me speak a little about
that
the
again.
other characters in the game.
Hey, Kirby.
We've added a Kirby Hammer technique to his moveset. The official name of the move is Hammer Flip. Press and hold the button to let the power build up.
Okay, so you got DDD's hammer.
Bear in mind, if you build this move up to maximum power and don't use it, you'll start taking damage, so be careful. And then for his final smash, we've added something that will slice through everything, the Ultra Sword.
I like that a lot better than the cooking. Hi, DDD.
The Great King DDD has become much more expressive. He also throws Gordos now instead of Waddle. Being able to toss such high-powered ammo in quick succession makes him a more formidable fighter. Lucario's aura attacks have been strengthened, and now when it's in trouble, it'll do even more damage than in the previous game.
Yeah, it does.
However, you should be careful not to power up too much, or you'll quickly find yourself in serious trouble.
Fair
we also
point.
had some player expectations we had to fulfill.
I'm just gonna check, make sure the stream's still okay.
And that means a Mega Evolution.
Yeah. Whoa!
After its Mega Evolution, Lucario's aura attacks will always do maximum damage.
Yo!
For this game, Olimar can only have 3 Pikmin following him around.
Fuck
This
you,
is
Olimar.
a bit of a painful power reduction. Or so you might think. One important change is that Olimar now plucks Pikmin in a fixed order. Red, yellow, blue. Once these guys get dispatched, next come white, then purple, and then back to red again.
Oh! That is actually
With the
really
reduced
good.
numbers, you'll be able to clearly see them lined up behind you, and management becomes all the more important. Also, we've changed his recovery move to this. Yes, winged Pikmin. You'll tote the Pikmin following you and fly through the air. But the more Pikmin you have, the heavier the captain will be.
Okay.
We're trying to correct some of his shortcomings, but also add some weak points.
Hi, Pit.
For the new additions, we've cut the gliding mechanic from Pit's repertoire. This of course represents a bit of a downgrade. In its place though, we've leveled him up in a number of areas. The power of flight is also an easy to use recovery move. His final smash has been changed to the 3 sacred treasures.
That's a lot of shit on the screen.
We've made the movesets of a number of other fighters stronger too. I hope you'll check them all out. Oh wait, there's one more returning fighter I wanted to talk about.
Hi, Yoshi.
In past Smash Bros., Yoshi moved like a dinosaur standing on 2 legs with a bent back. For the upcoming games, we're updating the character to be more in line with recent models. Yoshi now basically stands upright. This is quite a big change, so we've waited a bit to inform everyone. However, you should know that the change has made Yoshi even stronger. Rest assured, Yoshi will stand tall in battle.
Heavy! Medic! Oh, what a friggin' pit. Ew.
And now I'd like to talk about some of the new characters.
I want his figurine collection! Ah!
Let me start with Rosalina. Rosalina can choose to keep her Luma with her, or send it off via her special move, the Luma Shot. Shoot out, then return. When Luma is on its own, it'll wander around the stage, and the player can control its attacks while it's separated from Rosalina.
Okay.
Rosalina and Luma each have a different set of moves, and they can fight somewhat independently. When they're particularly far from one another, they'll be able to unleash lots of individual attacks. Now let me show you some of their moves. The side special attack called Starbits lets Luma fire a number of projectiles. You can do this when the two are separated, with Rosalina guarding the base, so to speak.
Donkey Kong, you
Her up
asshole.
special attack is called the Launch Star. This is a nice, long-distance recovery move. Her down special is called Gravitational Pull, which allows her to draw in items. It will even render enemy shots ineffective.
Oh! Yes! I'm okay
Last
with
but
this.
not least, her final smash, the Power Star. It combines shooting stars with a gigantic one.
Hi, Mac.
Next up is Little Mac. As you can see, though his body is small, he packs huge punches and can throw them quickly as well. As a boxer, his attacks basically consist of punching with both hands, so it's a bit difficult to put a diverse moveset together. That said, I think he's become an exceedingly fresh character. He's extremely strong at unleashing attacks while on the ground. He can also shrug off some attacks through sheer willpower. He's also got smash attacks that hit at megaton levels, so he's sure to be launching opponents left and right. Unfortunately though, his abilities in the air are extraordinarily weak. That's right, even though he's a terror on the ground, he's very vulnerable in the air, and even his attack power weakens considerably. Plus, his ability to recover is just terrible. There's one more attribute that's
Okay,
unique
so
to
now we
Little
learned about
Mac
this.
from Eden. His special moves include the straight lunge, which is very strong on its own. But beyond that, connecting with attacks and even getting hit by enemies will fill Little Mac's power meter. When it's completely full, you'll become armed with a one-shot only attack, the KO Uppercut. One punch, insta-KO. That felt great.
That felt great!
So that's Little Mac, an up-close brawler that wants to stay rooted to the ground.
There's probably more to it.
How he fares in battle.
Oh, but I
is
like
up to
that
the
Final
player.
Destination! Oh, it's sexy!
The Jolt Haymaker will allow him to leap into the fray and avoid attacks.
Yeah.
The Rising Uppercut is his recovery move. Though it doesn't have a lot of jump power, the move makes up for it with attack power. And then there's the Slip Counter, a move where Mac feints like he's going to take a hit, then counterattacks his enemy. And then there's his final smash, the transformation into Giga Mac. Are these two really the same guy?
Run, Luigi!
Oh, also, for old school fans, we're including Wireframe Mac as one of your costume choices. This is a recreation from the 1984 arcade game, the original.
That is a wonderful touch! That's wonderful.
Now let's take a quick look at some of the villagers' moves.
Oh, okay, that's kind of neat. The frick happened?
And let's see some of Mega Man's unique moves.
Hi, Meg. How you doing, you sexy robot, you?
For the final smash, it's Mega Man's famous co-stars.
Yo!
The Wii Fit trainers fight with healthy techniques, so let's focus on two of them, Deep Breathing and Sun Salutation.
What?
Deep breathing helps to unify the mind, so afterward, the trainer's attacks hit all the harder. The Sun Salutation is a projectile attack that the Wii Fit trainer can create and save for later use. I think using this energy for fighting strays a bit from the original yoga teaching, but it's a powerful attack nonetheless.
The sun salutation.
Make your attack stronger with deep breathing, then finish the enemy off with a sun salutation. No other fighters have this kind of combination.
Oh my god, that's awesome!
You can also have fun playing as either the
male
male or female
Wii Fit
models
trainer.
and switching up
You're
their
not as
powers.
fun.
Their heights and power are exactly the same, so just choose the one you like. By the way, check this out. I think you'll see some moves you've never seen before. This is one of the elements you can use to customize your game. Custom move sets. You can't use this feature while playing online with strangers. It's only active when playing online with friends or playing locally. Customizing moves can add a lot of nuance to the fighters. We'll be telling you much more about this in the future.
Huh. Sakura, have I told you lately how sexy you are? Oh, that's awesome.
For the 3DS version, and only the 3DS version,
Oh, this is
we've got a
the
big new
Street
game
Pass
mode
thing, I bet.
called Smash Run. Before I describe it, please have a look.
What is actually the hell?
Let me emphasize once more that this mode is only going to appear in the 3DS version. Smash Run is a battle game, playable by up to 4 players, where you search a dungeon-like stage for power-ups. The fighters begin on an expansive battlefield. The time limit is set to 5 minutes only. Within that brief time, players will explore, fight enemies, and obtain power-ups to enhance their fighters. Each type of power-up will have its own effects, and each will augment the characters with particular strengths. Then, after the 5 minutes are up, the powered-up fighters will proceed to a battle and fight it out.
Oh, that is actually really neat.
We expect this will create all kinds of interesting showdowns. It will only take a short time to bring the fight to a conclusion, and then you can quickly jump into another battle as you wish. The players will all be running side by side through the same world, but this isn't the place for them to start beating on each other. They all start under the same conditions and use their abilities to gather power-ups. Before entering the stage, you can outfit yourself with any items you have, so get prepped to maximum advantage. This preparation basically amounts to a pre-battle competition.
That is
The
really
rules in
cool.
this mode have some similarities to those found in the City Trial for Kirby Air Ride. I created that game a while ago, so I thought I'd unearth a piece of it and use it in Smash Bros. Though you'll notice some of the Subspace Army from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, most of the enemies in here are drawn from the various game series. Now these foes will be your dream co-stars. Just as an FYI, different enemies will appear randomly every time you play.
Chandelier! Cutie.
By the way, I recommend using the random fighter option too. Ultimately, it's way different than a simple online match. In Smash Run, you'll find yourself battling enemy characters and human rivals both. The Super Smash Bros. Series gathers the greatest Nintendo characters together in one place. There's really nothing quite like it. We'll need a little more time before we're ready for release, But rest assured, our staff members are trying their hardest to bring the best possible games to you. So please wait just a little longer. Once again, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros. Thank you for viewing.
That's really cool. I'm gonna stay till the end because Sakurai is one that would be a dick to hold off on new character announcements. Given technically, like, said yes, these characters are coming back in some aspect. A lot of assists, a lot of just facts. Today was just full of facts. Which I am perfectly content with, mind you. Oh, that can be used to avoid projectiles. Okay. Oh. Oh, what you got? What you got? He's his own separate? Oh! Oh, please. Come on. Do it up. Please tell me I just saw Mewtwo. Please tell me I... Don't mess with me. No, that's ice. Ah! Oh my god! It's not Blastoise, but I don't fucking care! Oh, Greninja! Oh, he substituted that bitch! Oh! Oh, Mega Charizard Final Smash! Oh, that look cool. Dude! Oh my god, Greninja! Ah! Oh, that was... Yeah. Alright. Need to calm down now. Need to calm down now. Alright. So, let's, take a minute. Okay. So, we get 3DS this summer. Get the Wii U later. Okay. First thing people are going to bitch about Oh, why can't you release them both in the summer? Why are they so separate? Okay, let's think about this, alright? Um, let's take Ubisoft for an example, as a really, really good example. They had a complete version of Rayman for Wii U. They then delayed that version so they could release it at the same time with the other ones that they weren't making. So instead of a game that was complete that got sent to us, we waited an extra 8, 9 months for it to come out later in the same year. So I think you'd prefer getting that game that's done first than having them both released later. So don't complain. You're getting one in summer, then you're getting the Wii U one in winter instead of having to wait for both of them in winter. Shut up. After that, we got, let's see, returning character announcements. We got Zero Suit Samus. We got, who's the other morphing character? Sheik. Yoshi as a returning character. I feel there's another one in there. Well, Charizard, yeah. Charizard's his own guy now, which is also really cool. Let's see, who else? We got a bunch of assist trophies, which is, again, actually really cool. Items, new game modes. I'm kind of curious what that new 3DS game mode is gonna actually play out like. That actually looks like it'd be really cool, but you'd have to devote at least like 5 minutes plus the match. So you have to, permit a good chunk of time rather than just sit down and play a game. So, there's that. Online, hopefully it'll be better. I know it said Kyoto versus Tokyo, which they have a better system than we do. So I'm not holding my breath. It'll be better than the Wii version, but it won't be flawless. That's my unfortunate prediction. Though Namco Bandai is working on it, so they're not bad with netcode. Greninja. So excited about that. I thought that was a like Mewtwo hand charging like, oh. And it took me a minute. Like I should have known. I see the Shuriken. I should have known. I didn't because I'm dumb. Love the Final Destination alternates. That is really smart. The For Glory mode is incredibly intelligent. Him hinting towards lands and actually wired connections is really intelligent. He's actually making it with knowledge that, hey, I didn't make this for the fighting game community, but the fighting game community helps this game along. They put so much love and effort. I would be just remiss if I did not show some of that love back to them. Overall, that was amazing. That was really good. It had something for everybody who wanted information, down to the technical aspects of 60 frames per second. And hey, the assist trophies, those are going to be 30. Sakurai fucking blows my fucking mind sometimes. Alright, so I'm going to calm down, maybe play Hearthstone a little later. I don't know. But thank you for anyone who did join me. I'm sorry I did not, check the Twitch chat if anyone was actually here. I will re-upload this, maybe edit it a bit, put it on my YouTube. I might do that actually now after I get some supper. And other than that, have a fantastic day, and I hope you enjoyed that just as much as I did.